One more time.
Damien Thomas.
Okay, Mr. Thomas, you have some traffic matters in which you failed to appear in court for, sir. As a result of your failure to appear, warrants for your arrest were issued. Court's going to set aside those arrest warrants for your personal bond and issue these misdemeanor matters that carries the maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail and or a $500 fine. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. You can't afford an attorney. One will be appointed on your behalf. The ticket is 424-344. Driving license suspended. There'll be a pretrial September 16th in front of Judge Ruth Garrett in this matter. Is that clear, sir?
I couldn't hear him.
Is that clear, Mr. Thomas?
No, sir. I couldn't hear anything you said. It's muffled.
Mr. Thomas, you have a traffic matter in which you failed to appear in court for. As a result of your failure to appear, a warrant for arrest was issued. The court's going to set aside the arrest warrant and your personal bond in this misdemeanor matter that carries a maximum penalty of up to 90 days in jail and or a $500 fine. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have a right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed on your behalf. The ticket is 424-344. Driving while license suspended. Ticket X180294. No operator's license on person. Ticket 10493-765. Driving license not valid. Pretrial court date September 16th from Judge Ruth Garrett on all these traffic matters. Did you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, not to your main matter. Calling case number 240-589-7401. Appearances, please.
Jennifer Douglas for the people, P72748.
Good morning to this honorable court. Carla Marable, P number 62755, on behalf of Mr. Thomas.
Good morning. Wait for the reading stand mute.
Yes, Your Honor.
On behalf of your client, what's your bond recommendation, Ms. Douglas?
Your Honor, on Mr. Thomas, the people are asking for $100,000 cash or surety with tether house arrest and an alcohol tether. The tether house arrest will ensure no driving. The alcohol tether will ensure no drinking. Your Honor, here we have a situation where Mr. Thomas, who didn't have a valid license at the time, is accused of driving the wrong way on the freeway, Your Honor, and then hitting one car head on and then causing the third car to be involved in a collision as well. Your Honor, his blood alcohol content was 0.131. There was THC detected. There was ketamine detected, although not quantified. The blood draw was done at 7 a.m., which is 4.5 hours after this crash. And so 4.5 hours later, his blood alcohol content was still 0.131, Your Honor, which is pretty high for that much time to have passed. So, Your Honor, given that there's a death, given that there was actually another individual who was injured, but isn't included in the charging, we do think there's a danger to the public. That's why we're asking for $100,000 cash or surety, tether house arrest, and alcohol tether.
If I may, Your Honor. Your Honor, the purpose of bond is twofold: to make sure that the person chose the court. I don't think he's a flight risk. He lived his whole life in the city of Detroit. He has very strong family support. He has retained counsel on this particular matter. The second is for society, the protection of society. Your Honor, I don't think that there is, he doesn't have any prior criminal record. He works, he has very strong family support. I do understand that these are very serious allegations. I agree with the alcohol. It is the alcohol case, but I'm asking for a 10% provision, Your Honor, $50,000, 10%.
$50,000 cash, $50,000, 10% bond, Ms. Marable.
That's what I'm asking for.
You know what concerns me, Ms. Marable? I'm not concerned about your client failed to appear in court, strong ties to community. What I have concerned about is that my understanding, he does have a valid driver's license. And not only is he driving, but he's not, at least if these allegations are true, very, very troubling driving while intoxicated. And that's clearly, if these allegations are true, a danger to the community. And in this instance, causing the death of someone. So I am troubled by that. He's not even driving. And like, wow. What are his work hours?
He's a personal trainer, so he works different hours. But Your Honor, this happened over a year ago, and since then he has not drove because there's no cases of him getting stopped by the police or driving a suspended license.
Well, based on that logic, that means he hasn't been caught driving.
You could look at it that way, or he wasn't driving. Because normally, you always get caught. Whenever you do stuff, you always get caught. That's what my mother used to say.
Well, we're not talking about you.
Okay.
We're talking about your client.
Well, normally if you do wrong, you always get caught.
We're not going to get into the philosophical conversation. But I was addressing your client's work hours. What is work hours?
Mr. Thomas, what are your work hours?
I work in the morning from 7 until 3, and then I have some more clients from 3 to 7 in the afternoon, in the evening.
So you work from 7. He worked from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the gym.
I will give you. Is this an affordable or unaffordable bond, Ms. Marable?
I believe that the family is able to pay a 10% provision of the bond, but I know that $100,000 cash surety is unaffordable. They cannot pay that.
Okay, Ms. Marable, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the bond you requested and schedule an unaffordable bond hearing on Monday. In the event that they cannot, the bond cannot be is not paid. Is that fair?
That is fair.
Okay, we will do that. $50K, 10%.
10%.
Okay, $50,000 cash, 10% with the following conditions, sir. You're not to use any alcohol. No driving. You're fitted with a GPS tether, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew. Bond redetermination here Monday, August 26th, in front of Chief Judge McConicle at 9 a.m. Probable cause August 30th, preliminary examination September 6th, both in front of Judge King. The reason why I'm giving you this 10% bond is one, because your attorney, I believe some type of cash bonds need to be posted here. I find that you're a dangerous community, and coupled with the fact that this is a bond your attorney requested, I believe is affordable for your family. In the event, for whatever reason, that cannot be posted, you have bond redetermination here Monday in front of Chief Judge McConicle. I'll give you your court dates. Any questions regarding your bond and or court date, sir?
How much is the bond again? I couldn't understand what you were saying.
I'll be there to see you, Mr. Thomas.
All right, step aside.
10% position on your bond.
All right, thank you, Ms. Marable. Okay.